Oh, and my pants are falling off. Alright. Hey, I'm back. Again. 2 times today. This is a record for me. This is like a huge thing. This should be like in something. I mean, although I used to always make videos a lot, but times are changing. Which brings me to my video. Um, alright, so today is the election, and you should go out there and vote. Now, I know a lot of people are sick of hearing about, voting and people talking about voting, but you know what? The truth is that this can change our whole entire world, and it's going to change America in a huge, huge way of who we all vote for. Um, so, in honor of today, I wore my shirt that says "In it together, deadly together," and it's technically not. Uh, it's not for presidential, politics or whatever. It's actually my U.S. soccer shirt, women's national team, and I'll show you what it says really quick. If you gotta look really carefully where it says "In it together," and then the blue says "Deadly together." Made by Nike. So I figured that it was these damn jeans. Okay, so I figured that was the best shirt to wear today for election day. I mean, we're in it together. Us Americans are in this together. Which brings me to this big important thing. Um, well, if you think back to 100 years ago, when, man, 100 years, women were not even allowed to vote. And that was a big deal. You know what I mean? Um, I think it was August 18th, 1920, when American women had finally earned the right to vote. And it was probably the most important thing to happen to women in the last 100 years because it gave them full rights as citizens. And I'm out of breath for some reason. Anyway, women's responsibilities and roles beyond behind the scenes are probably the same before suffrage as they were, after, but they were seen as actual voting people with real rights and potential, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here. Could be appealed, by candidates. And I was reading something right here. It says, in 2008 elections, 8 million more women voted than men in the presidential elections, added Susan Scalin. Women always tend to favor family issues, education issues, welfare, and men are more aggressive in supporting international affairs and defense issues. So, I mean, 9 decades after American women gained the right to vote, there is still a lot of work to be done, and women have came a long way since being able to vote. We've come a long way, and women represent only 17% of the memberships of both the Senate and the House of Representatives. But women like Nancy, Hillary Clinton, and Sarah Palin are making their mark on American politics and sending a clear message that American women are a force to be reckoned with. that, women's right to vote in the US, they just actually hit not too long ago their 90th anniversary. I mean, that's huge, huge. Um, you know, and I'm talking about this, I think, because, I mean, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it was right here. August 18th, 1920. The, they first voted in national elections in 1923. Women had earlier been allowed to vote in some of the other states. The first instance of women voting in America was Lydia Chambin in 1754, who voted in New England town meetings. But this was just for the US. So it was August 18th, 1920 was the first time women were allowed to vote. Um, so while we think about who we're going to vote for, as, it's to each his own. Um, I just think that to the best man win. Um, I do hope that one day a woman will run for president and win, because I think that they have a right to, you know, and I don't think everything should be for men. Uh, I just think it's discriminating, you know what I mean? And I think that it's time that we've had a female president. I mean, who's with me on that? And let me tell you something. If I was to vote for a female president, do you even know who I would vote for? I mean, leave me in the comments below who you would vote for if it was for a female president. It could be anyone. It doesn't have to be, this or that or that, whatever. It can be any person. And the person that I would vote for, if we can vote for a female president, would be Ellen Flippin' Happy DeGeneres, because, well, she's just amazing and she's generous. That's why they call her DeGeneres. Uh, she's just awesome. So I think that we should vote Ellen for president, because can you imagine how our world would be? Our world would be just nothing but awesomeness. And, women would have all the rights in the world. And not only would we have all of the rights, but man, it would be so much fun. Like, we'd play games, and instead of like all this, like, see, I'm not big on politics at all. I actually hate them. But I do care about our country, and I care about what happens in our world. I can't stand politics, though, so it's very hard for me to sit around while everyone's talking politics and, who they want to win, the election, and, everyone's saying, oh, I voted for Obama, or, oh, Obama sucks. But it's like, okay, I get it, but wasn't there a time where there the person that you voted for was to be like kept private? Isn't that why you're in a little booth when you do your little voting thing? It's supposed to be private. So I just think, I mean, to each his own. I mean, if you want to say who you voted for, that's fine. But I mean, when it goes on all day long, it's kind of just like, it makes me want to just fall asleep. I just hate it. Like, I just cannot wait until the election's over, where we can just get back to like normal commercials, and people just stop talking about the election. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate it, because I don't. I hate that every little thing is about it. And I care so much for our world and our country, and I want what's best for it, and I want the right man to be chosen for our country, and I want what's best for our country. So, in my opinion, whichever man that I think is best for president, is who should be president. I mean, so many rights have been taken away. I mean, first Obama was not for gay marriage and he hated gays. And then he switched it to he was okay with gay marriage and he's cool with it. And he only pretty much did that when it was coming close to the election time. You know what I mean? Like, does he really mean it or is it just a fluke? I mean, to each his own. We all have our own opinions, and like I say all the time, you have the right to be wrong. That's fine. That's cool. You have the right to be wrong. Um, but I just think that we need to really, really focus on we need to have a woman. We need to have a woman president, and it has to be Ellen. That's who it has to be. Ellen DeGeneres needs to run for president because our world would be so happy. We'd play games. We would, um, I think a lot would change. I mean, I know this is hypothetically speaking, but Ellen, I'm rooting for you that one day you will be president, the first female president in the United States. How friggin' awesome would that be? I mean, you're already like the most amazing person in the world and you helped all of us, you know, gays and LGBTQ people in the community, you helped all of us come out. I mean, in 1999, when you first came out, wow, wow, I mean, you made a huge impact on people. You made a huge impact on me. I know that. Hang on, my cat wants to come in 1 second. Bam! Okay, so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Ellen. So, Ellen she just made a huge impact on me when she came out in 1999 for so many reasons. I mean, I wasn't even like openly gay at that time, but she helped me in a lot of ways come out then in 2001. So I mean, I don't know. I just think that we should have a lot of people that are for a lot of good things in the world. And I know it's hypothetical speaking and, whatever, but I don't know. This is just my political rant on today's election. And yes, get out there and vote. Do what you can to make the world a better place. Um, and yeah, that's about it. Um, so don't get me wrong. I want what's best for our world and our country, but I hate politics. They drive me. I just dropped my chapstick. Um, they drive me insane. So it's hard for me to just like sit back and listen to everyone's like presidential debates and who's gonna win and blah 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 blah. It's not that I don't care. I just every 2 seconds I can't like even whatever. Anyway, see, 13 minutes and something seconds ranting about presidential debates. See, I mean people can go on and on and on about debating about who's gonna win and who should win. Well, I just vote Ellen. That's what I vote for. So I vote for her one day, hopefully. Uh, she'll be able to let's just put it this way. Well, hopefully one day a woman will be president. And I really, really hope that I will be alive to see that day. Man, I feel really, really old. Wow. All right, that's it. So happy election day. Let's just say happy in it together, deadly together day. And, you know, be kind to one another. And, yeah, I don't know. That's about it. That's my politic political rants. I hope you enjoyed it. But like I said, If we could vote for a female, I would vote for Ellen DeGeneres, and that's the end. History has been made. All right. Peace and love. I love you guys. Be kind to one another. Um, that's it. So, yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow. So, yeah, good luck to the president and soon to be president, or maybe it's the same president, but either way, good luck. And, yeah, all right.